let me tell you guys a little bit about our partners over at BetRivers Sportsbook. If you haven't signed up with BetRivers yet, now is the time. BetRivers Sportsbook is offering a $250 match bonus for your first deposit. But what sets them apart? They require just one playthrough to turn your bonus into cash money. When you win at BetRivers Sportsbook, they pay fast. And now it's even faster with Rush Pay instant approval for withdrawals. It's safe, it's secure, it's reliable. I know because I've used it. With March Madness right now, there's never been a better time to give BetRivers Sportsbook a try. Go to betrivers.com today or download the BetRivers app. Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, Rob, let's talk a little bit about let's flip it forward here to the Sweet 16. And I'm going to ask you first, like, what matchup are you most excited to see? I don't care what you're doing. You know, I know you're doing some games. I'm not even sure you're doing some games in the Sweet 16. I don't know what you got going on, but what is? I never know what you have going on. What's your matchup? What's the matchup that you are dying to see in this?
I'm going to the Pac-12 for the rematch. USC and Oregon.
Wow.
After watching USC last night and watching the second half of the way Oregon dismantled Iowa, Chris Duarte had it going. And you talk about the guards they've got, Will Richardson. You match that up against the size of USC. That was my first time seeing Evan Mobley in person.
What'd you think?
I was really impressed. I mean, his length is elite. He got a rebound, took it off the glass, brought it in transition, like made a great move and dropped it off to somebody for a wide open three. Yeah. He just has abilities that, you know, God has given him that you just can't teach. I mean, he's 7 foot tall. He's got a handle. He's built like Durant was when Durant was coming out. He doesn't have Durant's game. That's not what I'm saying.
Chris Bosh. I got the like Chris Bosh build a little bit.
Yeah, but I just think skinny, 7 foot.
Yep.
Right now. He certainly doesn't have the type of game that Durant did because Durant was a 2-guard coming out and still is a 2-guard size. But man, Evan Mobley's got some gifts. Now I will say his brother, I didn't know much about him before this weekend, and he was awesome last night. Getting it on the post, he made 4 threes. He set the tone. Isaiah Mobley set the tone. So I'm looking forward to Oregon's guards going up against USC's size. And, I mean, USC is enormous. They bring dudes off the bench that are huge. Yep. So I think that'll be a really fun game.
You know, for me, again, I would say Mobley is a guy that I don't know if he'll be an NBA star, Rob, but I think he could be a really, really good like piece, like a second or third guy on a great team, like down the road. It's going to take time. The biggest thing that worried me with him, so I did an interview with him preseason. Nicer kid you're not going to find. I mean, soft-spoken, just sweet, like love him. The only thing that worried me was when he told me when he was younger he didn't love the game. And I was just – it scared me. And I had seen him a couple times in AAU ball, and he kind of played that way a little bit. He played a little soft. He kind of let the game come to him too much. Isn't an animal out there. That's not him. He shows no emotion. Brother does. His brother shows a lot of emotion. He shows none, which is kind of cool in a way, but it worried me. It doesn't worry me anymore. Like that kid it's effortless for him. I mean, it is absolutely effortless.
He dunked a basketball last night in the game where I swear to God he didn't have to jump. Like Willie caught it right here and just
No.
Crazy.
I can't understand how you could pick a Pac-12 matchup though as your game to like think about that. If I had told you that a month ago,
I've come a long way.
You're a Pac-12 guy now. You've gone from a Big Ten guy to a Pac-12 guy. You've come to the side of us Arizona Wildcats. Unfortunately, Arizona is not one of the Pac-12 teams that are alive because they had a postseason ban.
Well, but I haven't heard you talk Pac-12 one
all
time.
Year. I know. Well, it was pretty much irrelevant until today.
Part of it is that just they play so late that people don't watch.
Yeah. Yes, I think that.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's a big part of it. I mean, how many people are staying up till 12:30 on whether it's a school night or a work night?
Time zone, it is hard because I live in Central Time, so like it's not as bad. Right. But if you're on Eastern,
it's tough.
Night on some of these games.